Hey guys, I'm Gabby Santana. You're here in Mexican Cooking on a Budget, and today I have a video that I think you're gonna love. I want to show you and share with you another system or another way to make meal planning that I learned. I bought this book. It's called Simply Living Smart. It's a very old book. I don't even know if it exists. I'll have to check. But she teaches in this book, it's a very small book, this method of meal planning that it was a lifesaver for me when I had little kids, and it was just hard for me to be doing meal planning every single week. But then I found her method and I love it. It's the best. So let me show you how we're gonna do it. This book I bought it in 2009. Okay, and actually she printed in 2008, so a year after she did. So let me show you. You're gonna love it. For this, you only need two things from the dollar store: a calendar for the wall and some post-it notes. I like these small ones like this in the colors. So let's get started. Let me show you what we're gonna do. I have all these colors. You can name them. Like you can say, oh, this is gonna be my chicken, my leftovers, my beef, my meatless, right? So you can kind of know every time you put on your calendar the variation that you have. You don't have to, but that's the way that I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna start with the first recipe. This is gonna be my meat, my ground beef recipes. So one of the recipes that we love is taco salad. And I have a video of it. You're gonna love it, okay? And every time that I do taco salad, I always have leftovers, and I do that on purpose. Every time that I do taco salad, I always have leftovers, and I do it on purpose because I know that I will be able to make 2 more dinners with that, totally different than the first one, but using the same meat or the same dinner that I did. I will leave the video here so you can go and check it out. I have a video for it. You cook it once, you cook it 3 times in three different ways, and I do that on purpose. And so I know that every time that I cook taco salad, we're gonna eat it that 3 times that week, so I can just use the leftovers. Another thing that you have to write down too is I have my taco salad, and here on the bottom, I'm just gonna put very quick, what do I need for this recipe? So I know I need beans, right? Ground beef, lettuce, salsa, lime, sour cream. And if I have queso fresco, I'll do it. So I have here my taco salad, and then I know this is gonna be my leftovers. So I'm gonna put here taco salad, leftovers, taco salad, because I know that either I can do chimichangas, I can do tostadas with it, right? Okay, then I'm gonna grab this as my meatless, and I'm gonna do tostadas with potato and chorizo. That's a quick one, easy one, like I love it. So I'm gonna put here tostadas with beans and chorizo. So I'm gonna put here chorizo. I'm gonna put here beans, tostadas. I mean, and of course, if I have lime, and if I have lettuce in it, if I have salsa, but this is the main ingredients, okay? So I have my tostadas, and then I have another one that we love, and they're entomatadas. And so I'm gonna put here the same: corn, tortillas, tomatoes, queso fresco, okay? So you get the point. So let me do this, and then I'm gonna show it to you. Now this are my go-to meals that I do often because I know my family love them, okay? Like I know 100% sure, and if you notice, the majority of the recipes, I know what I need. So I just put here the ingredients. But like this ones, I have to go and check the recipe, right? Because there's more ingredients like this one. Like if you're not, so if you don't see the ingredients here, it's because for two reasons. One, because I don't know them. They're not in my head yet, right? And they have a lot of, not a lot, but a little more, I don't want to say complicated either. But like, yeah, more ingredients. So I just want to make sure that I have everything. So if you don't see there, it's because I need to look at the recipe to make it. Okay? So now let me show you the process. So you have, you have your calendar, right? And you're going to start, well, we're going to start in February because it's not February. And this is a smaller one. If you can get a little bigger one, that would be better. But that's the size that they had. And they only have the kids. They didn't have like adults. And Mr. Potato, I like him. So we're going to start. So this is the method. And that's the reason that you do colors is that when you put it here, you can kind of like notice if you need to add or remove or change something. So we're going to start on Thursday. So let's say we're going to start in a new week, okay? So let's say we're going to start on the 9th. So here, so what we're going to do, we're going to start adding our recipes, okay? So I'm going to start with, where's taco salad? Taco salad. We love taco salad. And because it's a very easy recipe, I can make it after church and really quick. Now, as I mentioned before, every single time that I do taco salad, I know, I do this on purpose, I make sure that I have for 2 more days, okay? So I have here a leftover salad, right? And I'm just gonna put it maybe here so they don't feel like they're gonna eat it again. So this is my leftovers, okay? So I know if I put this one, I know it's a leftover day, okay? Even though I put here taco salad because I know I'm gonna have it, okay? And I'm gonna do it here because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time I cook something, I give between 5 to 7 days, and then either we finish eating it or I throw it away. Usually we eat it. So I know I already have my leftovers for my salad for this week. I'm going to make, this quinoa. It's so good. So I'm going to put it here. And this is like a 15-minute meal. You just, simple as that for that rest. Let me tell you very quick. I just cook my quinoa and 1 cup is enough for us. And then we have avocado, beans, whole beans, corn, salsa. So I add, I'm trying to remember because it's something that I do every time that I'm in a hurry. I like to have that. And actually that could be one of your pantry meals except for the avocado. But I freeze my avocado when it's in season so I can have it. So I have my cans. I use 2 cans of beans if I were not able to cook them. But usually I have 2 cans of beans and 2 cans of corn. So I cook my quinoa, I put corn, beans, avocado, and then we just put salsa, and if they want to put sour cream, and we just kind of mix it up, and with chips, we eat it, and honestly, it is so good. Healthy, easy, quick, and good. And it's kind of like a meatless recipe that I love making meatless, just because we try to eat meatless like 2-3 days, depends on the week, but usually 2 days for sure. We're not gonna eat any type of meat just so the body can rest a little for meats. So let's continue. And I think I'm gonna do my white chicken chili. And here it is. And I always have leftover for this one too. And that's the purpose. And we have to do this on purpose to always make extra because you want 3 days. 3 days that it can take you only like 5-10 minutes to put it together and give them dinner on the table, okay? Okay, for the sake of this video, I'm only gonna do a month. but I still have a few more posted here that I can continue doing, but for the sake of this, I'm gonna show you. So I decided to do a whole month. So let's pretend that we're starting in February because it's the same. So I just did the entire month. So here it is, my meal planning. Why I like the colors, because then I can see, oh, we're eating 2 times chicken or 2 times meat or what is it called? Meatless, you know? Okay, so let me show you how this works. I always like to have new recipes. So sometimes if I'm in I have a few recipes that I want to try, I will do once a week. But for just to give you an idea what you can do, because you want to expand your meals, right? If you want to. So I like to put new recipe, okay? And if my people love it, then I will include it in the rotation. But if they don't, I'll just throw away the post-it and with a name, that's the new recipe, and I don't have to do it again. So let's say that we're gonna start here. Oh, so I'm making hamburgers, and we have a brand that we love and is very inexpensive. We just love it, and it's very affordable. So once in a while, we buy those, and so I have it. So Sundays is my day that I like to do something quick and easy, so I don't have to be in the kitchen that much, so I can rest. That's the day that we go to church. We're together as a family. So I do that, and then the second day I have a fruit salad with chicken. This has, we do strawberries, mandarins, chicken, poppy seed dressing, and my caramelized almonds. And then I have buffalo nacho chicken. If I have these recipes in my website, I will link them in the description below or here on top if I have them. This is the easiest recipe, the buffalo nacho chickens. We love them. And like in 15 minutes, you have dinner on the table. And then I have my chicken meatballs, cilantro sauce. So good. And then new recipe. And then my I'm so sorry. And then my spaghetti with ground beef. Okay, so I have this. Let's say, okay, we ate already my hamburgers. So what you do, you take out this. You turn the next month, and here starts the month. So I'm going to put it right there, okay? Once you eat the second recipe, and these are meals that my family love, okay? Hold on, okay, sorry. So we're done with this recipe. We already ate it, so I come back and I just put it here. And so forth. You're gonna be doing this once you guys eat it. You're just gonna put it right here. And so you know, in this case that I did 30 meals, I already have 30 meals. I know that these recipes that were here, I'm gonna be eating them in a month. So once a month, I'm gonna be eating. Now, if the new recipe that I was making we didn't like, I'm just gonna throw it away, and I have to bring another new recipe for this day, right? Because we didn't like it. Okay, so, and then we have the next one and so forth. So you're gonna be, but let's say that we liked it, so we can put it right here. Okay, now, and you're gonna do it exactly all of that. You're gonna transfer them to the next month, and then to the next month, and so forth. Now, let me explain something to you why on Saturdays I do not put any meals. So Saturdays basically is my free day. It's the day, because on Friday I clean my fridge, because Saturday I go buy groceries and I want a clean fridge. Fridays is my day that I just clean up and I know what I have. And so basically Saturday is we eat whatever we have on home in our fridge, in our pantry. Sometimes I'll do sandwiches. Sometimes it's just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Sometimes if I have a little leftovers, like let's say I have 3 different things of leftovers, I will make gorditas, I will make tostadas, I will make burritos, taquitos, you know, things that will help me to expand that little meal that I have, okay? Like I mentioned before, you always have to make sure that you have leftover day, okay? So usually my leftovers usually is the third, fourth day, just because I like this one I like to cook twice and then I rest. Basically, I cook 3 times and then I rest. Something that I'm doing here too as well, let me explain it. It's like I have tostadas here with beans and chorizo, right? And then I put another, excuse me. And then I put another tostadas here, chicken salpicón. You're gonna love this one. I will leave the recipe for it. I know I have this one. So I put 2 meals with tostadas, and that was on purpose. 2 reasons. One, because if I'm really gonna buy tostadas, I wanna use them, right? So I can spend less money on my groceries, okay? Because, let me show you. This is the package that I buy, okay? Every time I buy, we're gonna eat tostadas, this is the package that I buy because it costs me like $2. And so as you can see, it has a lot of tostadas. So I can feed my family 3 times with this package. 3 times, okay? And so I plan my meals with a purpose. So, okay, I'm gonna make tostadas with beans and chorizos, and then I'm gonna do again tostadas, but this time it's gonna be a little different because it has chicken, right? So I'm gonna spend less money, and that's the purpose. Like, we have to save money, and this is a great way to do it. Tell you something every time, like, I use chicken. I don't do my chicken to be the main dinner. Like, me, for a family of 4, I can use a breast chicken and a half because I'm gonna add a lot of vegetables, okay? I do not give a whole piece of chicken per person, no, because that's gonna be an expensive meal. I don't do that. I mean, I want to save money, and so I always either dice my chicken or shred my chicken and add a lot of vegetables. Usually potato and carrots and peas, corn, mushrooms. Those, my green peppers, those are my go-to vegetables that 90% of the times I have in my house. They're like, oh, I have 1 chicken breast. Well, I will make it work. And I just put a bunch of vegetables, and then I can feed my family. 90% of the times. Well, I do sometimes, but usually if I only have a chicken breast and I have to feed my family, right now we're only 4, I add vegetables, and usually I do tacos or burritos. Why? Because then I can control the portions, and I can add, so I can expand my chicken or my dinner, right? And you're going to make a list, right, for like each week. So each week is going to have the grocery list and the recipes. If you don't know it, like this one, I will put my recipe there in this one because I don't know. No, this is a leftover. Like, I will have the recipe for this and all the ingredients for it ready to go to buy my groceries. So I'll just gonna grab the sheet with all my ingredients, and let's go grocery shopping. So you're going to spend time, or you're going to dedicate maybe an hour. I don't think you're going to take more than an hour, and maybe an hour is a lot, but let's say an hour to do this, to plan all the meals for 10 days, 20 days, 15 days, 30 days. That will be up to you. How many recipes do you want to do here? How often do you want to eat the same meal? So when I did this system, then I use it, and I use it for maybe a lot of years, for a few years. I want to say I did it for like 4 years. Of course, it was changing with time, but it was so easy for me because I spent the time to do it 30 days. I had every single week. So I had week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and I will have the groceries ready just in the sheet. I'll just get it. I will check first my freezer, my fridge, my pantry, to see if I have some of the ingredients there, so I can check mark, and then I'll just go and buy the rest of it. So I thought I work once and then the rest, it was just easy for me because I have it ready. It will change a little bit in winter time and summertime, just because sometime in winter we want more soups. So I will add those soups and I will remove the salads. So I will save it, my post-its with the salad recipes or the fresh recipes. And on winter I will make the change, and then when it was summertime I will remove my soups and I will add my fresh recipes that I can grill, a lot of salads. So I will do that, and honestly, it was a life changer for me, because it truly helped me to not stress about meal planning, but not stress about it, but at the same time, I knew what I was gonna eat. I knew what I needed to buy. Like, this was totally amazing for me in the few years that I needed to use it, just because I had little kids and it was just hard for me to meal plan it at the time. Now I have time. Now I like to sit down and write down my meals to make it different. I hope that this makes sense for you guys, how you're going to be doing it, how you're going to transfer every time that you're eating it, how you're done, you put it in the next one, so then you have the next. So if your family is going to ask you, oh, what are we going to eat in March? Well, you can kind of see, oh, you're going to eat this, right? You know, what are you going you know what you're going to have for dinner for the next month. It's something that helped me so much. Go and check out my website. More ideas on meals, easy quick meals. I have them there. Go to here, my YouTube channel. I'm going to give you a list of it. With the different ones, and I'm gonna check. I don't know, but I mean, honestly, this book, it's so old. Look at that. This book is very small, as you can see, and I learned a lot. She gives really good ideas, not only for meal planning, but that's the one that has stuck to me, and that's the one that it helped me a lot in my life. Meal planning, her system. At least at that time, I never heard it before until her. I don't know if it existed before, but. And these are the 4 new recipes that I have on my website. So go and check them out. This cucumber drink is one of our favorite ones. The soap is. Just go and check it out. I will leave the link on the description below for these new 4 recipes. I hope you liked it, and I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, let me know. And I would love to know if you have a system for that. Like, do you have a system? And you know what? Something so important. I'm going to help you with leftovers is this. I will leave on the description below if you want to just print it. I have it for free. What do you have in your fridge? And you put the date. These help me a lot because I know when I open it, especially like pineapple. When did I open the can? Oh, it was January 26th. And then I had a lentil salad that I did on the 25th. And then I had a sweet condensed milk that I opened on the 24th. And so these help me. Oh, I have some dinner zucchini with vegetables. And things, I just haven't erased that one. But this helped me a lot to save money and not throw away dinner, like food. So this is really helpful so you don't throw away food. Honestly, this was totally a game changer for me, just because I stopped throwing away food. Because I knew, because usually, I don't know about you, but for me, if I had something on my fridge and I was like, when did I cook this one? I have no idea. Or I totally forgot about it and I left it on my fridge, and it was Friday night that I had to clean my fridge, and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot about it. So I just love that. So I will leave the link for you in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day.